Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Hey everybody, it's Ron from Ron's Basement. Today is March 7th, maybe 2019, and I am making a prediction for the future. I'll call this a future cast video of what I think life will look like on our planet. Let's say 80 to 120 years from now. So about 100 years from now, what I think life will look like. And I'm very excited about the prospects of what life will be like for humans 100 years from now. In a nutshell, what I think is that people will be working much fewer hours. The people that do work will be working, let's say, 16 to maybe 24 hours per week. Some people may not work at all, and other people may choose to work more, but on average, your average person will work maybe 16, 20 hours per week. A key component of that will be that everyone on this earth will be getting along. There will be no more war. There will be no more serious violence against other humans. And I say that because I'm optimistic that us as the species, I guess we are, that we can evolve, that we can change. We've proven that in the past, and I think that with current technology, we're at a point where we're right on the cusp of making a major step in our evolution. Technology is progressing at a rapid pace, as we all know. So I'll kind of delve into my first subject, and that is war and military and all that kind of craziness, the violence that we inflict upon one another. I believe very strongly that we're at a point in history where we have no choice but to get along. We have nuclear bombs, we have other military type technologies that, in my opinion, have kind of put us in a situation where we can't really have a major war. And if we do, it could be catastrophic for everybody on the planet. So I believe that we're smart enough as a species to realize this and to realize that this kind of past method that we use to control each other and to dominate one another just really isn't going to work going forward. I believe that as the future unfolds, what we'll see is that we'll realize that we're better off if we all get along. And there'll be huge benefits to that. Number one, all the people that are working in the war industry, be it in the military or in the industrial complex, will be freed up to do other things. One idea that I had was you could take all those people that are in militaries and all those people that are working in the military industrial sector, and we could put them in the education field. I have twin daughters who are in first grade. I will tell you, teachers work harder, I think, than anybody out there. So the first thing we could do is, and I say this tongue in cheek, I guess I would say, is double the number of teachers we have and let those poor first grade teachers work 4 hours and have somebody else take over and work the second half of the day. But just by getting rid of this need to go to war and to fight with one another, it would free up vast resources that could be applied in much more productive manners, or a much more productive manner. The other benefit would be we wouldn't be destroying stuff. We wouldn't be blowing up buildings and destroying cities that would need to be rebuilt. That would even create less work that needs to be done. The other reason I feel this way, that people will have more leisure time and more time to pursue enjoyable things and not work so much, is just technology in general. With robotics and artificial intelligence and advances in manufacturing technologies, we don't need as many people to produce the amount of goods that are needed. So people are going to have to work fewer hours. Either that, or we'll just have a few people working a lot and a lot of people not working at all, which I don't think is a really good way to do it. I think that, let everybody contribute, including old people. I don't think little kids and people shouldn't be required to work until they're maybe in their early 20s, whatever. But even older people, a lot of retired people that are retired now, they still enjoy working 10, 20 hours per week. I really believe that the future could be so awesome, and that we really have no choice when it comes to this whole, wanting to kill each other and dominate each other. We're going to have to learn how to get along on this planet, all of us as one. And I think that once that ball starts to, gain some momentum, people will realize, wow, look what we can do. Look how much nicer things are if we all get along, as opposed to fighting with one another. Now, I know there's a lot of details and a lot of whatever, and I know I'll get probably made fun of for thinking this way, and that's okay, because I know that that the future, that's possible for the future, and that humans as a species, that we have this capability to evolve and to make things better. And I think at the end of the day, if you ask anybody, we'd rather all get along than fight with one another anyway. So I have many more thoughts on this subject. I'll shut up for now. Thank you for watching, and I hope that my prediction comes true. Thank you. Have a good day.